So everything has to do with energy. Hormones are energy, food is energy, your environment is energy, and the whole trinity and the wars that are out there, whether it's an actual war over there in the Middle East or the war on your soil of activism, pro and con, or the war within your body. When you have unbalanced energy in your body, it's all a war that produces energy. And the ones that understand, that know how to convert energy, will actually take themselves out of the war and look at the two opposing dualities and understand there's merit on both sides and extract the energy, like the stuff that is like a gift, and then convert it into some kind of innovation. That's what the Trinity is. It's taking yourself out of the war. But those that are the puppet masters, not only do they produce the wars, but they're not part of the wars. They're actually taking the energy and converting it into infrastructure, into art, into innovation, into whatever it is that they want to use that energy for, into currency, which then turns into potential jobs or potential new industries. See, I get now, everything is about energy, and your hormones produce energy. And so some people get a built-up of energy, or they don't produce enough energy, and they feel like they need to. They feel something is missing, and so they self-medicate, and then a lot of energy is produced during that self-medication, and then it comes out in explosions. And so that's why you see so many things go on in our society, because the amount of energy that's being produced at the micro level and the macro level, and it's not being converted correctly. And so when you take the energy down to the biochemical level, and then you actually give it a name like testosterone, estrogen, norepinephrine, dopamine, serotonin, all the hormones are different fluctuations and different levels of energy, which also, yes, produce then the body, the ability to procreate, art and music and poetry and writing and acting and like everything. And that's where the diversity in our society comes from, is the manipulation of the hormones, which is the manipulation of the energy, and then extracting the gifts. And so if you want to be the third eye, the intelligence in our society, not only do you balance your energy, which is your hormones, but you do take yourself out of the war, the duality programming that you're being triggered to act so someone else can go and extract your energy. And so when I finally took myself out of the war and I looked at both sides of all the arguments, and instead of me taking part in all the yappity, 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 yap, which doesn't allow any kind of, innovation, I started seeing the different jewels and gems of words, of concepts, of activity and actions. And I see the bigger picture. But I had to take myself out of the war first. And I had to have a balanced biochemistry. Everything is from the root of your biochemistry. If your biochemistry is at war, then you will be at war with everybody and everything. But once your biochemistry is not at war, then you take yourself out of the war, then you extract the energy that actually is going to formulate a new thought process and innovation, potentially peace. But you're never going to see the wars end, because guess what? War is activity. It's energy. It's like saying, okay, I'm going to make you react, and then your energy is like currency, and then you take that person's energy and use as currency, and that gives you then a new way of looking at things. It then translates into an innovation, which translates into a book, which translates into money, and then food, and then all of your worldly goods. But all currency starts from energy and activity that is based upon an animal, a plant, a human, a food, and then how that third eye converts that energy to then create or convert into currency, into something tangible. Because you can't have people working with their hands without somebody thinking of why should they be working with their hands. But in order to get that kind of innovation, you have to create stress. And guess what? All the wars are. They're stress. That leads to art, entertainment, innovation. And so if we offer peace and prosperity to so many people out there and they reject it, well, then I guess they're going to be the ones that are going to give us the energy and the currency for us to then go and convert it. And so you'll never see the end of the Middle East crisis. You'll never see the end of the wars in the areas where people are rejecting innovation and rejecting evolution. Those right now that are all anti-vax and pro-vax and all that stuff, you're part of the currency out there. You're part of those that are going to be used as cannon fodder. I already see it in my activist people. They are basically energy producers. They are the currency producers, but they're not using that currency for themselves to their benefit. They're giving away their energy, their currency to all of those that are taking advantage of triggering them. You got to see how this fits in on a larger scale and a very microcosmic scale. And so, yeah, when you are reacting to someone's, purposely triggering you, you're giving away free currency. You're giving away your energy. You're giving away your life force. And so Jilly Juice actually helps people learn how to convert energy as it comes in and as it goes out. So that way you're not losing more than what's coming in. You're not losing, you're not taking in more than what's going out. And it's a balance of your own energy, of which then will offer a balance in your environment. And then intelligence actually comes into play. Intelligence is really the name of the game here. But if you reject intelligence and you want to be part of the energy, creators, where someone's just going to take your energy and you're not using it for yourself and using it to better your world, then you'll be just the cannon fodder. And so the activist community are the cannon fodder. All the people that are in these wars out there, they're the cannon fodder. But they chose to be, for whatever reason. All right, bye.